This pack is really good.
Damn, that intro's lazy.
What's wrong with that? Not every once in a while, you get your hands on a solid piece of gear. That's kind of how I feel about this Helikon Tech Bergen right here. This is a bushcrafting pack, but I've been using it for everyday carry, and I think it's been serving that role pretty well. It's just like a feeling that you get, like when you put your hands on like a GoRuck GR1 or any of those GoRuck lines, those higher end mystery ranch packs. It just feels like this is a solid pack. It's gonna last a long time, and this one does it for a really good price. We might as well go ahead and talk about this price on this pack. It's $130, and I was like, kind of like mind blown a little bit because of how good it is. It's a high value item. That's what it is, a high value gear, and I love high value gear. I'm gonna give you some of the specs. This is a smaller pack, right? This pack is only 18 liters, and I think it does a really good job as like a day pack if you want to go on a short hike or just running around town. It does those things really well as well. So the dimensions on this pack is 17.7 inches tall, it's 9.8 inches wide, and it can expand out to a depth of 5.9 inches. This whole pack is made out of Cordura fabric, and I really like the Cordura. Not every Cordura is made the same, even though they say, hey, this is Cordura fabric. This one has a little bit more rugged of a feel. This is like a 500D Cordura. Been holding up well, shedding water well. I mean, repelling stains, because I did take this in the woods and kind of, did my daily hiking type of things just for exercise. So that's a really good thing. I like this fabric on the outside of this pack. Now, I usually take people to like the cooler sections, or what I think are the most, valuable sections or most functional sections in the pack. I really like these outside pockets on this pack right here. These pockets are designed really well. They have a lot of volume in them. The front one is like extra large, but we'll start over here. We got a little branding right here. It's a little fire symbol indicating this could be your fire pouch for your bushcrafters. If you're not, you're just EDCing. It's just a nice little branding, and I like that they did it real subtly. But what I was saying about these pockets, this pocket is large enough to take like a 32-ounce Nalgene bottle with no problem. You might be even able to squeeze a little larger water bottle in here than this one. So that each one of the pockets themselves have nice grommets on the bottom of the pockets. So if you do get a little bit of water in there, the water will drain out. In the center of the pack right here, you have this larger pocket where you have these double clips. So you can put, some larger items in there. It does have a cinch, kind of hold things in. Maybe you have something that's a little bigger than the pocket. You can expand it out and then use your cinch, maybe not use your buckles to put it in. So that's pretty dope. So in there, I just have my Recycle Firefighter Truckee in there and my little pocket IFAC from LTC. But I can see this pocket being used for a wide range of things. You can even expand the snaps out, kind of out, so you can put larger items in there. Something like if you're scavenging in the woods or something, you want to put it in there. You can definitely expand these buckles out. Woojin buckles on this pack right here. So some of the best hardware on this pack. So that's what I'm saying, like that expandability is great. On the other side is just another pocket there. And there I put like a hat and also a pair of gloves. But I love these pockets. For my big hands, I have pretty large size hands. I love being able to stick my hands right inside of these pockets and grab things out. Even with gloves, I think it's not going to be a problem. Now, the pockets serve two functions on this pack. They hold stuff. That's one. And then they also have this ability to slip things behind. So you can slip maybe an axe behind there or a hatchet. And then in this section right here, there's a place where you can slip an axe or a hatchet, or also a saw, and you have a place where you might be able to slip a fixed blade. There's two spaces on this pack where it's just a nice little slip pocket. This is the Cold Steel Roach right here. It's a nice little fixed blade, super cheap, but for filleting fish, this is a great little knife. So I can stick that in there, or I can stick it in this pocket. And those pockets kind of are really hidden away, but they hold the knife really, really well. So down at the bottom of the pack, you have lashing points. If you want to attach like a bedroll or something like that, a tent, you also have the lashing points up here on the top of the pack. So if you move up, you get to the large lid on this pack with the old style, flap over lid, but they did, add in a little morale patch field. And I put in my George Defined patches. I'll leave the link in the description if you want to purchase these. Helps the channel out. But yeah, there's a nice Velcro field right there if you want to fly your flag, whatever your flag is. So, and these buckles on the main section, they also expand kind of like that front pocket. So if you're carrying a larger item and you want to like lay it under the lid, something like you don't want to get wet, like your jacket or something, you can lay it under the lid and then flip this flap over and then buckle everything down. Now that I got the flap flipped over, there's a section right here where they've built in some nice MOLLE webbing along this track. Just gave you one single row of it that goes all the way around. So that's very helpful if you want to hook in like a carabiner like I did, where you can hook your keys on the outside or whatever kind of tools that you might be using in the woods or for your everyday carry. So that's pretty dope. And then also on the side right here, they have the ports for you to run your hydration out. So that's pretty helpful because there is a hydration bladder section in this pack. Now, one thing that I thought was really cool is the double cinch cords on this pack. So you're really gonna be able to keep the water and weather out of this pack. So not only does it have this nice cover, but you get this 2 cinch cords. So this outer one kind of gives you some expandability, and then you have an inner one that can give you a little bit more volume on the top. But before we go into the main section, I want to talk about this lid a little bit more. There's a pocket on the back right here on this lid where it's really damn large. There I just put my headlamp. This is a cheapo Walmart headlamp. I love these little things because I throw them everywhere in a lot of packs, in my glove compartment, everywhere. So this is a great little thing. Got a little quick access pocket on the back. The grab handle for this pack right here is a little small. I actually like the webbing though. They did a really good job on the size of the webbing. I just would have wished that they would have gave a little bit more space in the grab handle itself. Now the back panel is good. Really well done. So congratulations to Helikon Tech for taking the time to design such a really good back panel. Good width of the shoulder straps, ergonomically cut, good density in the shoulder straps. The sternum strap right here is wide. It's about a 1-inch wide piece of nylon webbing. You got some, some flex there. It's on a ladder system, my favorite way to do a sternum strap. And then they did like nice little strap keepers on the end of the sternum strap. I'm not mad at these shoulder straps at all. Down at the bottom of the shoulder straps, you do have the quick ditch. And then they also put the strap keeper management Velcro ties down there as well. So, those straps won't be in your way. Now look, if you're looking at the back panel, what's really impressive is that they gave you like 2 tenderloin sections and then a nice air vent right up the middle of the pack. The Cordura fabric kind of continues on majority of the way in the back panel, but then they give you some soft touch material right here. I just like the way they did this. This is a really well designed back panel. It's got a nice little subtle curvature to the back panel. It was comfortable for me the whole time that I used it. So I really appreciate that. Now down at the bottom, remember this is an 18-liter pack, so I really didn't need a hip belt. Some people will like a hip belt if they're moving they're hiking with this pack. But for me, 18 liters, I probably would take it off, but I just left it on there to show you guys. This is a hip strap, not a hip belt. It's a hip strap. It's just the strap. It's not gonna take any weight. It's just for stabilization, for moving, so when you're moving around, it'll kind of hold you in place. Big old Woojin buckle right there. Good snap to it, listen to it. There we go. Yeah, so great hardware on this pack. Let's move into the main section of the pack right here. And inside, it's kind of bare. I will say that. This is, like I said, a hiking pack. So there's not a lot of organization in this pack. There is one pocket right here on the top. See, this will kind of organize your smaller items. It's got a nice zipper on it, YKK. And then in the interior, there's not really anything going on. There's one little pocket for your hydration bladder with a little tab to hold your hydration bladder up. It's under this pocket, so it's right there. But that's it. So inside for me, to make this more like an EDC friendly pack. Stuck in this Alexander tablet sleeve right here. It's pretty cool. This takes a 12-inch tablet and it's made out of a really rugged material on the outside. This looks like a 1080D ballistic nylon on the bottom. So definitely gonna protect my tablet. It's got a fit lock right here on the front. You pop that open. This is fleece lined, or like a, I don't know, it's a really soft material protecting my tablet. And then it also has a nice little organizer that you can just pull out and right there in the front to organize like your cords and cables, whatever little things that you have for your everyday carry needs. There's also a little pocket right here in the front of this thing, so you can stick things in there that you want to grab really quickly inside of the pocket. And it's like a 420D nylon interior in this pocket right here, so that feels really good. You could use it as like a, I guess like a sling bag. Use this little sling, but for me, I just stuck, there's a little pocket back here. I just stuck the little nylon webbing back in this pocket just to hold it back, and I stuck the whole thing into my bag, carrying my tablet. So if I ever want to get to it, I know exactly where it is and it's protected. So that's pretty dope. But overall, man, I really like this pack. I like the price of this pack. I like the design of it. The old school Alice pack is always going to be like a favorite of like folks that really like to go in the woods because it's such a versatile pack. It's probably right up there as one of the best packs ever made. So for me, anytime when a company like Helikon takes a pack and does a really good homage to it, I definitely like it. I would pick it up. So yeah, it has my recommendation. This is a dope pack. Guys, if you like watching this video, hit the thumbs up button. It helps the video go out to more people. Share this everyday carry stuff, man. If you love the content, subscribe to the channel because we always got room for more subscribers. And if you got a question, leave it down there in the comments and I'll try to get back to you. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.